And we're recording.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, it was good.
What is up, home
Was
skizzles?
was poppin' geeks.
It's your boys, Geeky
Preston.
and Streaky,
Oh,
back at
that's the way we're
again.
going. Yeah. I'm Shrieky.
Oh God,
I'm sorry if that scared you a little bit.
yeah, that
Mm.
I'm gonna have to change my pants now.
Sorry, Preston.
So
So, we have a
we're
fun
doing
topic
something
today, don't we?
we do, but to get started, we're doing something new. We are now
That's
able to
right.
stream live on YouTube as well. So we're doing a multi-stream today, which
2
is
live
different.
streams, 2 platforms, 2 dudes.
One time, all at
Mm-hmm.
once.
Right
So
now.
yep. If you can watch it on YouTube or you can watch it on Twitch right now.
Twitch.
And if you're on Spotify, you can watch in a couple days.
Yeah,
Because you're
hopefully.
not cool enough to be here live. Which you're still cool for listening.
You're
You're
cool
still
for
cool for
listening,
listening.
it's just that you're not as cool as the live audience of 2
Yeah.
people.
You're not cool as being live right now.
Right here with us in the
Right
moment.
here, right now.
Right here, right now. We got beef.
Now. Anyway.
Now.
We do have some fun topics today.
Hmm.
What are we going to talk about? UNO?
Well, I believe we're going to be talking about some funny little ways to play video games. Or more specifically, how your hands play video games.
What? What are you
What?
talking about?
I'm talking, of course, about controllers, Preston. Video game
Whoa.
controllers. The way you
Controllers?
control the game.
No way. You control the game with a controller?
Crazy, right?
So, obviously there's multiple ways you can play games now. There's so many different controller types, so many different things are compatible with other things, all that fun jazz.
Yeah, the way I can use all of my controllers for every single different console on Steam.
Yeah. PC is a great example of how many different kind of controllers you can use. You can use so many different controllers on PC with adapters and natively and all that fun jazz.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to be talking about some of the best controllers and some of
the
the
worst controllers.
worst. There are some garbage controllers out there.
Actually, I had a really bad controller I wanted to show off today, but I threw it away like a year ago.
Ooh, you can talk about it though.
Good. Well, I think let's start off on a positive note.
Yeah, we'll start with the good controllers, as you do. You know, I'll let you take the floor for the good controllers. Oh, okay, I guess I'm taking it over.
You go first.
So, some of the best controllers I've used, and we can kind of like go and talk a little bit more in depth on it. I actually have to grab that controller. I don't have it up here, so give me 5 seconds to grab it. Yeah, give me 5 seconds here.
If it's the Stadia controller again, I'd laugh so hard. I know it's not because it's right next to his desk, but
no. Actually, one of my favorite controllers ever, the Xbox 360 controller. This
love the
controller
360.
is one of the best controllers ever. A lot of people still use this on their PC today. My wife. But this controller is great. It's one of like the best feeling controller. It just feels natural to hold it.
It fits so well in like my hands. I love. I don't have a 360 on me, or a 360 controller, but I can just imagine gripping it.
Yeah, like this, gripping it like that.
Also, I love the triggers. Actually,
yeah,
I love the thinner triggers with the bulky bumpers.
Bumpers, yeah. Everything about the controller just feels good. It just the way the handles are feel great. There's nothing bad about the 360 controller. I wish they would have kept just making the 360 controller forever. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's just great.
And you know what comes after the 360 controller?
What could come after the 360 controller?
Xbox One controller.
Wait, what?
I have a white one.
Numero uno?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's actually my pink one's in the house.
Oh, you can't show that off.
Well,
I
the
also
series,
love the Xbox One.
yeah. I have a Series controller in the house that I use for my Steam Deck, which is in the
Fancy. But
yeah. But
Xbox One controllers, they're phenomenal as well. I'll
they
be
are
honest,
good.
Xboxes don't miss when it comes to controllers, unless it's the original Xbox. In that case, we don't talk about it.
That's on the next list.
We're
Well,
gonna loop back around to that. But
yeah.
the Xbox One controller, the buttons are all. Let me ASMR. The
Oh
buttons are
yeah,
super clicky, super
that's
responsive.
what we like to hear.
The
McGee's.
the triggers are still nice. They have this little curve to it that the
Yeah, a little
360s don't
indent.
have. That if you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
like if you have fat fingers, you can just rest it on there.
Little fat
I,
thingies.
yeah,
Little
I've
boink, you know.
I have long lanky fingers though, so I barely touch them. And
Dude,
the
yeah, that
bumpers, not as nice, I'll say.
not as nice, but like the Xbox One and Xbox Series
Mm,
controllers, I feel like the Series is a tiny bit better, just because I like the D-pad a little bit more on the Series controllers.
yeah.
The D-pad just feels more comfortable.
Mm. I
It
prefer
has like
me a
more,
nice clicky D-pad actually.
yeah.
Mm.
I just like
I
it because
like
it has like the more you can just kind of move your thumb around easier on the Series
yeah.
controller than you can that one.
And
But
I feel like the Xbox One controller is a great example of like a nice minimalistic, good quality controller. It's
oh,
not
it definitely
fancy,
is.
and it looks like a new minimalist logo that a company has. It's
I can
sleek,
respect
it's
that.
nice, solid 7 out of 10. Could be better.
Brings could be better.
What do
With
we say about the
keyboard?
360? I say 7.5 because it's just
You know,
nice.
7.5, almost pushing an 8.
Almost pushing 8. Yeah.
Then we got the next X. This is a lot of Xbox controllers. I'm sorry, we're gonna talk about other controllers too,
Yeah.
but the
Xbox
Xbox
just
just has
has a
good
crap ton
controllers.
of nice
All right,
controllers. Yeah.
we're gonna talk about other controllers, I promise. But
Mm-hmm.
the series, Elite Series 2,
Look at
dude,
that
this
bad boy.
controller is my favorite controller I have right now.
Mm.
My favorite expensive controller that I have right now. I have a lot of
And for
controllers.
good
I'm a
reason.
controller freak. I have a bunch of controllers,
Oh
dude.
yeah, you can see all mine.
Like the fact that you can just take stuff out, replace it, swap
It's
stuff out.
customizable.
That's the best part about it. Customizable.
Hmm.
It feels good. Rechargeable batteries. That's one thing. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I take it back. 7.5 in the 360 controller
Yeah.
because the regular Xbox controllers still require batteries, and that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
sucks. Get with the times. I'm tired of paying for rechargeable batteries or just regular batteries in general. I know
Mm.
why they do it because they have a deal with Duracell, which is dumb. Just have the internal batteries be made by Duracell. Simple. Um, but yeah, this guy has a like automatically put in rechargeable battery. I got this guy on a pretty good deal. I got it for $90 when they're
Mm.
originally like 140, I think,
Yeah,
for
they're a
the
good
core
bit.
for
Yeah.
the core bundle. Now to get the full thing, it's like 180. But the core one, which is just this, doesn't have any accessories. I bought
Mm.
these back pedals third party from Amazon for like $10.
Oh yeah. I
But
feel
the
like you
back
should
pedals are
also
cool.
bring up price whenever you start ranking these
Oh yeah,
because
we should start doing that. 360 controllers. I mean, right now you can probably get one for like $20, $30.
yeah, pretty cheap.
Pretty inexpensive.
Mm.
Xbox controllers, Xbox Series controllers, those are still they're still like regular
Yeah,
price. Like
around $50 for just basic controller right there.
yeah, $50 for an Xbox One, around
Mm.
60, 70 for a Series
Yeah.
controller. Uh, Obviously it depends on which design you get because the design you get makes it more expensive, and that's you know if you really care about designs, I guess it's worth the extra
Mm.
$15 to you.
And before we get into the third parties, let's just I know you have a PlayStation. Let's get into the PlayStation controllers because you have some in that group.
Yeah. I don't have a DualShock 4, but that's on the list. That's a
Yeah.
controller I actually want to get for my PC is a DualShock 4.
Mm-hmm.
DualShock 4 is pretty
Same.
solid. I like the DualShock 4. I actually kind of like it more than
What
I
do you
like
like
a
the DualShock
DualSense.
for?
Kind of like the DualShock 4. Um, I like it more than I like the DualSense, which I'll talk about here in a
Mm.
second. It just feels a lot better. Uh, it kind of just, I don't know, it just feels better in the hands. There's not
Yeah.
like the
The
DualSense feels nice. It's just
ergonomics
kind of
are nice.
exactly it is not really that heavy. Um, the placements of the triggers are nice. I like the triggers on them. A lot of people use the DualShock 4 still, even for competitive play. I'm thinking about getting another DualShock 4, like I said, just because I want one for my PC. I have too many controllers
Yeah.
for everything. I'm a controller nut, like I said.
A nice controller. Like one of the newer PlayStation controllers. Definitely on my bucket list for my computer. For just to have on standby.
Those guys are still like $60 though,
Mm-hmm.
which is nutty. Like
Yeah.
it's dumb that there's. I think last gen controllers still being so expensive is stupid. Like it's just dumb, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sony lower the prices. At least lower to $40. 40
You too,
bucks is respectable.
Microsoft.
Yeah, well, you don't see original Xbox controllers on the market anymore.
No.
You see the series ones, so
Mm.
that's fine, I guess. Because they're the series. The only thing that's nice about the Xbox One and the series controllers, they're interchangeable.
Mm.
Like one will work on the Xbox One and the series, vice versa. It doesn't matter which one you get; they'll work on both.
Yeah.
Now,
Which is nice.
PlayStation is not the same way. DualShock 4s will work on PlayStation 5s for PS4 games, but DualSenses will not work on PS4s at all. I guess.
Disappointing.
Do you want to go for your next controller?
Oh yeah. Steering the topic a little bit away from. I mean, it's still in the big three. I don't have any Joy-Cons on me, but Nintendo, honestly, you do.
Nintendo?
Pop
Pro controller?
Yo,
Won't.
dude,
Dude,
the
that
Pro
was cringy.
controller is. I'm gonna say this. I was never a fan of Nintendo controllers, but this is just so good.
It's really good.
The joysticks, at least mine, I've had this for like a year and a half at this point, at the least. Zero stick issues so far, no drift, which I know Joy-Cons have a big problem with. The buttons are all phenomenal. They're not noisy at all, but you can. They feel
doxing
great.
myself. My bad. I just doxed myself for a second.
Preston.
We can edit that out.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't dox yourself on my recording, so we're good.
I did on mine. Oh wait, I didn't do it on yours, so never mind.
We're good. And you know, the one thing that this controller is lacking, in my opinion, is that the triggers, they're buttons, you know, but the D-pad.
Oh yeah.
The D-pad is so like flimsy. It's hard to tell if like you're pushing down a direction or like a diagonal. It's not the greatest.
It's not great, but it's also like, I don't know. It's just too high.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too high.
As somebody who plays with a claw grip.
First of all, you're gross. Second of all, you're gross.
I'm a gamer,
claw
dude.
Grip, dude.
Why do you think I have arthritis?
Why do you think you're weird? Claw grip is not comfortable, man.
And speaking of claw grip, with this controller as well, this is a great third-party controller. Fusion.
Yeah, the Fusion's sick.
Fusion. It's this. I love this one because it has a removable faceplate for customization. Yeah. Ooh, look at that bad boy. It's
so pretty.
This thing has lasted me years. It has had almost zero like technical problems or buttons getting stuck or anything like that. But it also has an attachable back pedal.
We forgot to mention the price of a Pro controller.
Oh yeah.
Which is 80 buckaroos.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no.
We also need to
80.
rank it. Around 80. I want to say
it's around 80. I think it's $70.
I think
it's 70.
I think $69.99.
Yeah, it's $70.
69.
Because so the Pro controller, I would say it's about a 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. It doesn't stand up even close to the Xbox One or 360. But it's still, for Nintendo, a phenomenal controller.
Agreed.
This is the way to play Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Kart, Smash Bros. It is great. Unless you're one of those weirdos who are super competitive and use a GameCube controller. You know who you are. It's that guy.
I need to get actually a GameCube controller. Anyway,
Yeah. Keep adding more controllers to the list.
the list. So back on to the Sony side of things. Got the DualSense here. This controller is pretty good. Pretty good. I like it a lot. It's comfortable, not as comfortable as the DualShock. Mainly because like it's shorter. The distance is shorter
Yeah.
here. So I think my hands are just put down, not out, down, which is not very. It's sometimes get a little awkward.
Yeah.
For like at least the hand placement, because your hands are just pointed further down on the controller.
At
than
least for me,
else.
the way I normally game is that my controller is on my lap, so my hands are normally like that to begin with. So
Yeah,
that wouldn't be an issue for some people.
Further down on the handle.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's further down on the handle than it would be out like this, like an Xbox controller. So I feel like my thumbs are doing a little bit more extra work to get up there. The triggers are awesome. Again, it's a Sony controller, so there is rechargeable batteries. You don't have to worry about any of that jazz at all. The haptic feedback is sick. It is super cool.
Oh yeah.
It literally, you can make tunes of the vibration in the controller. Like Returnal is a game that does that, and it's awesome.
Well,
it's
let's
cool.
be fair. The Pro controller can do that too, but just slightly.
Slightly, but the Pro controller also has motion.
It does.
Which this does as well. This has like moderate motion. There's a trackpad on it, which is cool for some games. What else? There's a microphone in it. I forgot. This is the only controller with a microphone in it on the market. So if you don't have
so funny. So think about getting mad at somebody in a game and screaming into your controller.
Yeah, well, luckily there's a little mute button there. But yeah, it's the only system with controller that has a microphone built in, and it has a speaker in it as well.
Yeah.
I turned on my PS5.
But it's pretty Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2. But yeah, it's really cool. I love the DualSense. I would rate it probably an 8.
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with that.
I feel like for the functionalities, it has a lot. It does more than just, playing a game. This guy will run you about $70.
Yeah.
For a basic white one.
Or that's definitely the one on my list currently.
Yeah, it's sick. It's cool. It's probably one of the better controllers in the market.
And
for the DualSense there. If I can get it on the
do you have any other?
I do. But if you want to go next, you can.
Well, I was actually about to start talking about another third-party company that makes phenomenal controllers.
Is it the one that I have in my hand right now?
Is it the one that I have next to me?
Oh, yes, it is.
8-bit do.
I love that company, man.
Dude, if you guys want a nice third-party, high-quality controller, we're not sponsored. I need to make that clear.
Not yet. Someday.
So hopefully.
We hope. Hopefully one day.
I bought this fight stick. Just an arcade fight stick. Because I like fighting games. And at first I was a little bit... I'm pretty iffy of third-party brands. Because as a kid, I was the type of guy, whenever I wanted a new controller, it had to be third-party, because... broke. And I was kind of scared to put, this much money into something that wasn't official. But whenever it arrived and I unboxed it, I felt like a child at Christmas. Because it was hefty. This thing is nice. It can sit on my lap. It can sit on the table. And it's nice. The stick, you can customize it as well. You can turn the stick into a D-pad and all that amazing junk. Oh, it even has a turbo button.
Turbo. Baby.
If you ever want to watch the movie Turbo.
Yeah, you just push that button and it comes on the screen. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you just immediately see the snails racing to their heart's content.
So I too am going to talk about 8-bit for a second. The other, man, I really wish I would have grabbed the other controller. I have two 8-bit controllers. potentially in the future going to get another one because I love 8-bit.
Mm.
This is the wired Ultimate C controller. Um, it's really cheap, which sounds awful,
Mm.
but no, like this controller goes on sale for less than $20 on Amazon. It's wired, that's probably why. But like it's one of the best third-party controllers I've ever had. It
Oh yeah.
doesn't feel cheap because you
Mm.
know a lot of those third-party controllers feel cheap and gross.
Yeah, they're
This
like
has a
grubby,
good, nice,
like. Mm.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can just tell it's cheap. The only thing that sucks about this controller is the D-pad. The D-pad
Yeah.
is not good on this
I
controller.
say it kind of looks like just like a better
Yeah.
Pro controller for the
It
Switch.
feels about the same as the Pro controller, a little worse
Yeah,
actually.
a little bit
Everything else
worse.
though, the triggers, the bumpers are nice. The placement is
Mm.
nice. The buttons feel good. Buttons could be a little bit better. They're not like as clicky as I like. Um, but it's a good controller for less than $20. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then not to dip on the same, boat here on my turn, but the SN30 Pro, which is it's it's pretty much just a Super Nintendo controller. It's wireless, but it also has analog on it. Um, so imagine it's like this, but there's analog sticks at the bottom there.
Mm.
Um,
That's it. Yeah, I've seen that one.
yeah, it's sick. I like it. It also has it has bumpers and triggers. You can use it like a regular controller. It just feels like a Super Nintendo controller. That
Mm.
controller is like $30, 30, $40. It's a great controller. Nothing wrong. I can't complain about it.
Yeah,
Um,
8-bit Do as a company, 10 out of 10.
Banger company,
This
dude.
fight stick, if you play fighting games, 9 out of 10.
This controller, 6 out
6.
of 10. But
Yeah.
it's for $20. It's a great controller for $20 for the price point.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, the price point included. This, by the way, was about like I want to say 40. Pretty cheap.
Was it really
Um.
$40?
Yeah.
You must have got on a really good steal then, because it's normally like $100.
Oh yeah. No, it was definitely a steal. It was on sale at least.
Dang, man.
But I know 8-bit Do controllers aren't normally that expensive.
The
Some of them aren't.
ultimate C wireless controller, the one
Mm.
that we saw at Best Buy the other day, that's like $70. I want that controller though. It's the same design as this, better build,
Dude, it's
just
the
wireless.
same. It's the same price as a normal PlayStation controller. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow, same price as normal controllers in general.
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah, but
Um,
8-bit Do, we love you.
Great company, dude. I really someday if we hit big, I would love to be sponsored by 8-bit and
I
course
will write you
and
a love poem. 8-bit Do.
I'd love to be sponsored by 8-bit and I'd love to get sponsored by
G
Steel
Fuel.
Series.
Oh, I for
And
sure thought you were gonna say G Fuel.
actually, I'd rather be sponsored by GamerSups.
But you drink G Fuel constantly.
Yeah, but GamerSups give you a lot better things that I don't think
Oh.
I can probably show on the podcast. I can show part of it. I can show part of it. I can show a face. That's all I will show. You continue doing your thing.
So, we've talked about a bunch of crazy, wacky controllers. A lot of which are actually pretty nice. 8-bit Do, I keep singing their praises. But honestly, they ain't being praised enough, baby. Yeah, you got the, yep.
Yeah. These I want more.
I'm sad that I knew that was the reason you said gamer subs.
Dude. Yeah. It's funny. There's
It's
actually a few
so
more
funny.
subs I want to get and shirts. They give their people shirts. It's pretty cool, man. And it's healthier than for you. It's healthier for you than G Fuel is.
That is true, but G Fuel tastes really good.
It tastes really good, but it's not like there's some stuff in it that's not the best for you.
Yeah.
Gamer Subs is a lot healthier for you. So Gamer Subs, please sponsor us. I love you long time.
We love you. I will also write you a love poem, Gamer Subs.
Yeah, just for you, baby.
Nobody else, I swear.
I guess that's kind of all the good controllers that I have on me that I wanted to bring up.
I don't have any else. Yeah.
I guess we can go on to bad controllers if you want.
Bad controller? Joy-Cons.
Dude. Yes.
I
Yes.
love Nintendo. As somebody who
I
spends
love
so much
and I
time.
hate Joy-Con at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So my love for Joy-Con, um, because I mean, it's the to be fair, when I play my Switch, I mainly use Joy-Con. I don't like it. It's not the best feeling, but I can put my hands on the sides, like way far
Yeah.
out, like that, which is cool. There are two controllers in one, which is cool. It's a cool
Mm-hmm.
idea, just not comfortable, man. It
Oh
is
yeah.
not comfortable. The drift that they get sometimes, god awful.
Oh.
Like,
I've had a Switch Lite for years, and I'm shocked that it hasn't gotten drift yet. Because those aren't any better.
no, dude. If you have a stick drift and a Switch Lite, like you have to get a whole entire Switch basically,
Oh
a
yeah.
whole entire new Switch Lite. There's no way around it,
Mm.
which
And
sucks.
I was glad I was able to play all the games before the drift happened. Oh, I played every single Nintendo game. Yeah, all of them. No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
every single one of releases, you see this guy's collection.
Actually, I think
It's
I can
pretty
count.
rare.
I think I can count the amount of games I've beat on one hand.
Really?
Mm. On the Switch, at least.
Okay, okay.
On my
That's
Switch, I should say.
okay, okay. That's fine. On
Breath of
your
the Wild.
legal copies?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I own everything I emulate. Breath of
I'm
the
gonna send them
Wild.
after you, dude. I'm gonna send them after you.
Don't do it. Oh, you work for them.
Yeah, my dad works for Nintendo.
It's crazy the list stopped at Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. But yeah,
Link's
Joy-Con,
Awakening, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Joy-Con are just not great.
Not the
Like
greatest.
it's cool. I like the it's love hate, man. It's
Mm.
love hate. Like I like part of the Joy-Con, but I also just like most of
I
the
like
Joy-Con.
the design philosophy.
Yeah, I like the concept they're going for, like the two controllers in one, because you can play them
Mm.
individually, which is cool. It's just
Great for party
some,
games. You know, if you want to play
yeah,
Mario Party with some friends, you really only need like 2 sets of Joy Cons.
yeah, which is awesome. You
Mm.
don't need to be like me and have four sets of Joy-Con. Yeah, I have four sets of Joy-Con.
He
I'm about to be
does.
five. 'Cause I really want to get the Princess Peach pair because
You
it's
just
nice.
got a pastel set, dude. Like,
Very nice.
very nice.
But
Poor Italians.
I guess one of the other just bad controllers that I'm gonna put on this list. Let me pull it out here. Just a second. I have part of it. Where's the other part? Where is the other part of this? I know I have it here. I just have it.
He's looking for
Oh,
something.
let me plug them together.
Uh-oh. Well,
'Cause
I
it's a
don't...
set here. The
Oh, yeah.
Wiimote!
The Wiimote and
This thing
Nunchuck.
sucks! This thing is hot garbage!
That's a Scott the Woz clip if I've ever seen one.
I hate this!
Mm-hmm.
What? I love it!
Yeah. No, exact same relationship, dude. Like, most of my... Like, I played the Wii before I had my own Xbox. I played on the family Wii, and I have such a love-hate relationship with a Wiimote. And I always
Dude,
use the nunchuck, because do you want to know the games I played the most on the Wii? Alone?
Mario Kart.
No. I played that with my family mainly. But I played Call of
Mario
Duty Modern
Galaxy.
Warfare 2. I
On the
beat
Wii?
on the Wii. I beat the
Bro,
campaign.
bro, you sitting there. You sitting there. This is a spoiler alert, okay? This is a spoiler alert. You're sitting there going like this
Yeah, you have
with
to
your
aim.
Wiimote.
You have to aim
With
with
your
the
Wiimote?
Wiimote. Mm-hmm.
Bro is sitting there.
You have to
Wiimote.
turn with the Wiimote. You have to move with the nunchuck.
Spoiler hardcore, but
Dude.
bro, this thing. It's Nintendo. Another cool gimmick. Another cool gimmick. Motion control was cool for its time. It was a big
It
deal.
was sick.
But to play a game with the Motion Plus controller,
Also, if I remember
like
correctly, you
this,
shake the Wii remote to reload.
that tracks. Most games for the Wii, you don't go like this to get the reload. But
Mm.
playing this with the Motion Plus adapter, if you didn't have the Motion Plus controller, is
Yeah.
super uncomfortable, man.
Oh yeah.
You're reaching your hand way over here to press
At that
one.
point, you have to hold it like a guitar, basically. Just like.
This is stupid.
Oh yeah.
This is dumb. This is not fun.
Mm.
I'm getting mad talking about it
Playing
now.
Mario, like playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii with a controller, or with a Wiimote, it hurts after a while. I complained about that as a child.
Yeah,
I was like
it's
5.
pretty bad. Yeah, Wiimotes suck.
They
Cool,
suck.
another cool gimmick. I have a lot of nostalgia for
Mm.
them, but they suck.
Great for its time, great for what they were trying to do, but they suck as controllers.
Yeah, it's not fun to use now.
Mm.
What you got, Ewan? What's next?
My controller supply runs loweth.
It's okay. It's okay. You can talk about controllers that suck. You don't have to have it in your hand.
Is this a controller?
Yeah, it's the controller for Drinking Simulator.
It's empty.
Oh no. Did it
Yeah,
run out of batteries?
Yeah, my yeah, my controller ran out of batteries. Crap. This is gonna be a hot take.
Okay.
N64 controller.
That's actually on my list.
Good
That's
or
on my
bad?
list. Bad.
Bad. Good.
I have a lot of nostalgia for it. A lot of nostalgia. To the point where I kind of want to get the NSO wireless one.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I can use it for emulation. I hate the controller, but for my emulators, I'm trying to get a lot of like controllers to match what the game I'm playing. Just to have that nostalgia feel.
Mm.
I don't love it, but it gives me that nostalgia feel like that I have when I grew up. Like, there's 2 adapters I want to buy. One is like the Wii Classic adapter here that you have to plug into a Wiimote, but they have one that goes to USB and you can plug that into a computer. I wanted to get that. I need to get the adapter for GameCube to PC. I need to get that adapter.
Yeah.
But the N64 controller is uncomfortable.
You see, like
It's
your
so
philosophy
uncomfortable.
of wanting to emulate games with the controller that you play them for,
Mhm.
I'm the complete opposite. I beat Mario 64 with this.
Yeah,
The-
I can obviously do it. I'll do it. I like the
Yeah.
I like the feeling of like when I was growing up playing games like that.
You know what?
To get that true
Whenever
feeling at the controller.
when I was playing, I said, you know what? It's close enough. It's a Nintendo controller.
Yeah.
That's how I justified it.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I like having that feeling. Like it's just a nostalgia
yeah.
thing.
No, I really want to get like a GameCube controller just so I can play all those older GameCube games and like get the feeling
of GameCube controllers.
Speaking of GameCube,
Oh, so hot take. I love but I hate the GameCube controller.
I love
This
it.
isn't an official Nintendo one. This is a third-party one. But
Hmm.
I love but I hate it.
Yeah,
I love but I hate it.
Why does the button click? The trigger.
That's actually used in games. The press down for the way.
Hmm.
That's like an analog press.
Ooh.
Games actually register that. So
For
like
the
Super Mario
GameCube?
Sunshine. Yes. If you for Super Mario Sunshine, do certain moves, you have to actually push down to click it more for the analog press. Certain
Dang.
games use the analog press.
I didn't know
Sunshine
Nintendo
is
was
one of them.
like good like that.
Yeah. I love, but I hate this controller. What
do you hate about
it? The C stick.
Yep.
I tremendously hate the C stick
Mm-hmm.
because games did not use it correctly. This was not used as a look around thing or like walk, like it wasn't used like modern. It was used for like very few things. Like Smash Bros used it for certain moves.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't used like you think it would be used.
Mm-mm.
And like shooter games like this, like, literally this was barely used at all. It was stupid. If they would have used it like a true analog stick, I would have loved it much more. But they didn't.
Oh yeah.
That's what I don't like about the GameCube controller. I love it because GameCube was what I played the most of growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I played my GameCube a stupid amount, but I the controller is just not good, man. It's just not good.
Like, I have a good question.
Yeah.
Which DS do you think is the most comfortable to play? Original DS, 3DS, 3DS XL with a little nub. You have a little
Probably. Honestly, XL because the size. A 3DS is small.
And 2DS XL because it's even bigger.
Yeah,
it's like playing on a smartphone.
Yeah, the 3DS is just small. The XL was a lot bigger. It was more comfortable to hold, more comfortable to put buttons on. The little nub is stupid. We talked about that before in the past. That little nub is stupid. I hate it. But
I'm just glad you didn't say the 2DS. Because
the piece of toast? The one I'm going to buy here soon?
That is... I hated the 2DS. Because I hate how far up your fingers go compared to everything else.
The thing I'm going to buy here soon? For emulation purposes? Yeah. I'm going to hate myself for that.
I remember I got a 2DS because it was... I broke my... Or I broke and or lost my 3DS. So I got a 2DS instead. And, I remember holding it for, like, after a day. And I started to hate it.
As you do.
That was, like, my least favorite handheld device I've had. Just because it's bread. It's a piece of bread.
Got 2 more controllers here to talk about.
Ooh?
2 more. Actually, 3 more. We can just talk about this. I brought it up earlier. It's classic for Duck Hunt. That's the only thing this is used for. But
still pretty epic.
That sound is gross. It kind of hurts to push. You have to push kind of hard. This controller is cool. It does one thing. Just does one thing. That's all it does. So it doesn't really suck. It's just kind of dumb.
Oh, speaking of triggers, the Fusion has one more gimmick that I love. Is that these little switches right next to the things. You can control how much your things push down.
Trigger, right?
Yeah, the hair locks. I can push it down all the way. Oh, it's so good.
This guy has too.
Love that feature.
It's so cool.
If I want to get good at parrying, just have this set halfway through so I can just tap it and go pop.
Yeah. But yeah, NES Zapper, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
DualShock 3. Another controller I have a lot of nostalgic for. I hate this controller.
What did it do to you?
Dude, this is the most uncomfortable crap ever. Look at that. Look at that handle.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I completely agree.
I'm going to say something, and if we need to edit it out, it's fine.
I already bleeped out your last swear words, so...
Yeah, this is a chode controller. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I hate this. You cannot grab this controller, dude. There's no way.
It slips out of your hand like a bar of soap.
Dude, like, look, I have man hands, okay? I shouldn't be able to, like, just fully wrap my hand around a controller like this, okay? This is dumb. But it's not all the way around it, though.
I can.
You can, but, like, it's not as easy as is this.
To be fair, I do have big hands, so...
Like, it's not comfortable. I've put hundreds of hours on the PS3. I hate this controller. It sucks.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't like PlayStation controllers. The last ones, or the newest ones, DualSense, I love those. Like, I thought it was a big step up for PlayStation, because I remember... The first time I played on a PlayStation was I had a sleepover with a friend, and he let me play Spider-Man for the PS4.
Spider-Man.
Of course it's Spider-Man. Every story I'm going to say is going to be Spider-Man related. Look at that beautiful man right there.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. But I remember holding the controller, and I went, ew. Ew.
On a DualSense 4? On a DualShock 4? You said ew?
Yep. Just as uncomfortable to me. I'm not a big fan of having the stick and this be different?
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
can
almost like
respect that.
straining for me to have both my thumbs there.
See, I'm a madman, and I switch between the two all the time.
Oh yeah, I
All
know.
the time, I switch between the two.
And if you
I
want to
guess
get
I'm just
wacky with it, go to the N64 controller and then switch between the two different grips there. I'm gonna go back to the N64 real quick. Why does it have two different handholds?
Dude,
Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. So apparently, for one of them was for shooters. The middle part you could hold for shooters with a trigger in the back.
Mm,
Apparently, that's what it's for.
apparently.
I, th- I think eventually, I would do an update once I eventually buy the NSO N64 controller. I would do an update. Eventually, I
Please,
might do
we
it
need
this or
one.
next month. When I have extra funds, I'll buy it and I'll bring it on the show and we'll show it
Mm,
off and see how ugly it is.
yeah, yeah. And whenever I get
Last
my own DualSense, I'll share my opinions out with it after using it for a while. Get my
Yes, you
bearings with
should.
it. Hmm. Probably
Last
when
controller
Sparking Zero comes out.
here, I just literally had it.
Oh,
What the
he
Shrek?
lost it.
Nope, I have it. I have it. I know. I know. It's
What
an
else
NES
needs to be
controller.
said?
Dude, this thing hurts.
Oh yeah,
This thing is not comfortable. It's
it's not
classic.
comfortable.
It is classic. It's very classic. But you cannot hold this thing comfortably, man. It's a box.
Hmm.
Okay?
The
It's a
edges
box
go into like the side of your thumbs.
into your hand.
Super, yeah.
And this is the classic edition controller too. It's not even an
Dang.
actual NES controller. Well, I mean it is, but
Hmm.
it's a classic edition, and they didn't update it because it's a classic edition. But this thing sucks. This thing is not comfortable
Now,
at
there
all.
was a few things holding that controller back from greatness. All of them being the four corners of it.
See, literally,
Literally,
literally.
because the SNES, on the other hand, the SNES controller,
This
10 out of
controller,
10, personally for me.
dude, this controller feels good.
10 out of 10
Dude,
in my
there's nothing
eyes.
wrong with this controller. Okay, there's
Not a
nothing wrong with
thing.
this controller. It's beautiful. The D-pad's good. The buttons are good.
I would
The feeling in
marry
your
that controller.
dude, the little side, the curves of the controller,
Oh yeah,
very nice.
they actually completely got rid of the problem with the NES. They're like
Yeah,
all those edges getting
rough
into your
edges.
hand. Yeah,
Yeah,
we made the
gone.
entire thing circular now, baby.
Yeah, and now it's good.
Now it's comfort o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, a phenomenal controller. If I ever want to play a platformer, of course, just gonna use that. Actually,
I
I
mean,
thought
yeah.
about using it to play Mario Wonder. Because ain't no way I'm playing a platformer with a stick.
Oh yeah, no.
Hmm.
I mean, I've done it. It's not fun,
I've
but you
done
can
it.
do it.
Hmm. I feel like, yeah, D-pad's just a lot better, though.
Speaking of the big N, the
Nintendo.
Wii U and 3DS servers dead. Officially dead. They're gone.
Let's give 3
You
seconds of
can't.
silence for the 3DS. Alright, thank you.
There we go.
Hmm.
Yeah, the servers are done. You can't play online anymore. Funny thing is, they were supposed to go down at 7 o'clock 2 days ago. They were still up until like 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you people did that thing with, like, when they were closing down Halo servers. And, like, the people all, like, got on it because, like, they can't close until people get off of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I
I
guarantee you
guarantee that's what
people
people
just
did.
all rushed to, like, Pokemon Oraz or something like that just to do online stuff.
Or the original Mario Maker.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big one. People were playing Smash 4 still online just because they couldn't after that time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people playing on their Wii U because this is the last chance they could. And the
Mm.
3DS, there were people playing Mario Kart 7 up until they shut it
Yeah,
off.
dude. That's sad. The 3DS era and the Wii U era is now gone.
The Wii U,
The Wii
like
U's
let's
been
be
gone.
let's be honest, dude. Every good Wii U game is on the Switch now.
Oh yeah.
The Wii
we
U
still
just is
need
written out of existence.
Still need Twilight Princess and Wind Waker.
I'm sure we'll get those this year. I'm sure we'll get a direct here soon.
I'm holding
It's
out.
coming.
I need a hero.
Dude, we normally get April directs. It's April 10th as of streaming and recording this. So, as of yet, there's nothing for a direct, which kind of makes me a little nervous. So hopefully next week we'll be talking. Hopefully next week we'll be talking about the Nintendo Direct, and we'll actually, if there is a Direct, we will be talking about the Direct while showing the Direct, probably.
Yes, actually, it'll be up on the stream.
I'm sure we both have already seen it at that point, but we'll talk about our thoughts about
being able
everything.
to have our thoughts.
Yeah, we'll talk about as it's playing.
I'm excited.
Spotify users probably won't have the best experience about that, but
yeah, sorry, audio listeners, love you to death.
Keep us alive, baby. But yeah, that's sad. The Wii U and 3DS servers are now gone. You can no longer download any purchases. I think that's all done. I think you can't download any of your purchases anymore. The nice thing is the Pokebank and Pokemon Box are still up.
Yeah,
you can still use those services for now. I'm assuming Pokemon will announce plenty ahead of time when you can no longer use those services.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just so everybody can get them out of there.
Yeah, I would hope so. Because Pokemon can kind of be dumb, but they're pretty good about stuff like that.
Yeah. They're good at making their fans hate them and yet love them.
All at the same time, baby.
All at the same time.
Speaking of Pokemon,
do I need to get the Pal World. I knew you were going to bring this up.
Is getting a new game type. Arena mode.
I never played Pal World, so that means nothing to me.
I've only played about an hour of it. Because it was gifted to me. I didn't spend money on it.
It was free not too long ago.
Pal World?
Yeah. There's a sale going on where it was free.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, I still didn't get it.
The person who gifted it to me. I need to actually play it, but I don't have anybody to play it with, so that's why I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where you have to play with somebody, but that's cool. I was actually getting more content. It's only been out for less than a couple of months, and it's getting its first big content update, which is sick. Like, good for that.
Which is awesome. As we talked about, we love indie devs.
Yes, very much
Pal
so.
World, they make the Pokemon Company upset, so I love them.
Yep.
I love a lot of people this stream. This podcast episode. I love every company. Except for you. You know who you are.
Ubisoft.
EA. Close enough. With that whole EA Play debacle.
Speaking of EA, there was a hardcore rumor today. This is brand new news. Not old news from earlier this week. This happened today. There was a rumor by our favorite news outlet. I love them so much. IGN.
IGN. I love IGN.
I love IGN so much. IGN, if you're watching this, I hate you.
IGN, if you're watching this, I'm going to write you a hate poem.
A hate poem? IGN just sucks because they're annoying. They're annoying. They're too big for what they are. They're cringy. They got crap.
Sometimes they're based, which is rare.
Most of the time, they just have bad opinions, and they just don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, speaking of not knowing what they're talking about, there was an article saying that Dead Space 2 remake rumored. And apparently they had an inside scoop, at EA that they're making a Dead Space 2 remake. And then a few hours later, EA denounces it. They say, we're not working on that.
Yeah.
So
the inside scoop was definitely just somebody Twitter DM'd them It was just
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Hey man,
Hey guys,
I'm with EA. They're making Dead Space 2 remake because the first one came out not too long ago. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. IGN.
yeah.
Hey guys, hey IGN, my step sister's grandpa works for EA, and said they're making Dead Space 2.
literally what they got. Anyway, yeah, EA instantly said they're not working on it, which sometimes
Mm.
IGN is right about things, sometimes they're wrong. I think they might have something going here because Dead
Oh,
Space
you're getting
1
real
remake.
poppy.
Oh, maybe because I'm really far away.
Maybe.
Um, I think maybe it has some truth to it.
Mm.
Because I mean, Dead Space 1 remake was released, I believe, last year,
Mm.
which did really well for them.
Yep.
They could be
Everybody
doing
loved it.
2. EA could just be covering themselves by saying, "Hey, we're not working on this right now."
Yeah. Like how Nintendo requested the photo of the guy who made Zelda when like working at the Nintendo world, the
Mhm.
Super Mario world in Universal.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
photo of him working on it. We talked about this already. And they're like,
yeah, we did.
take that down. And then everybody was just like,
You're working on that?
Nintendo World? I mean, Zelda
Huh?
World?
Zelders? But yeah, so
Hmm.
I guarantee they might actually probably be working on it. They just don't want to
Hmm.
talk about it because it got
Oh, yeah.
leaked.
I'd be hyped for that, though. Dead Space was the first horror game
Mhm.
I've played. I remember I got it as a kid. I was probably around like 12-ish. No, I got it on the 360, so I was like 11.
You remember this?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's been a
probably
minute.
good. Probably good. You don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, no.
The whole eye scene where you have to like stab yourself in the eye if you mess up. It's really gross.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Actually,
Woo.
as a kid, I was notorious for completely, like, skipping over stuff like that. I played the Xenoblade game, Xenoblade Chronicles. And I played that originally on the 3DS XL, because the nub, you needed the nub to play it. The nub trademark. And I remember I was so excited to play that game, but I skipped every single cutscene. And after the prologue, like where the tutorial section, just going throughout town, a character dies a pretty gruesome death. Gets stabbed, gets ripped up, and I skipped that cutscene as a kid. So whenever I play the definitive edition on my Switch, that's one of the games I beat. I watched the cutscene because I actually cared about the story this time. And then I went, holy crap. Did she just get absolutely murdered? I don't remember that as a child. What the flip? And meanwhile, there's like blood and guts and everything. It's not guts, but it's a JRPG. But it was gruesome.
Brutal.
Mm-hmm. So little me, lucky him for skipping that. Because I would have cried.
Yeah. The eye part is actually gameplay, so I'm glad you blocked that out from your memory.
Oh, good.
But Dead Space, yeah, legit. We
Yeah.
like Dead Space around here.
I just remember the boss so vividly.
It's been so long since I played it. I
Mm.
have Dead Space remake.
Big ol' goop.
And I haven't played it.
Big ol' goop ball.
I have not played Dead Space remake. I bought it
Yeah.
full price and didn't play it.
I'm not, yeah.
That's what happens when you get old. You just buy games and then you just don't play them.
Hey, Preston, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Just list at least 5 games you have still yet to beat after you've bought them.
Oh, let me look up at my wall.
You should be able to name a
one-
few.
First one that stands out, Elden Ring.
I was playing that right before the cast.
Mortal Kombat 1. It's another one that's up here. Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'll tell you one that's not up there. That I've been on you about.
Here's the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Mario Wonder.
Dude, Tears of the Kingdom, I loved that game, and I want to tell you so much about it. But I can't, because all the stuff I want to tell you about is at the very last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I need to beat it. I know. I
will be your personal guide, if I have to be. I will go over your house when you play, tell you where everything is.
Oh, this is a big one that I haven't beat yet. Because I've been stuck on the same boss forever. It's like the second to last... No. Second to last boss. Metroid Dread! I haven't beat that still, because I get mad at this boss. Metroid Prime. I'm gonna stop after like 3 more.
Yeah.
I haven't even touched it yet. Mario RPG.
Yup.
And
let me go down the list of games that I haven't completed. Because guarantee you there's a few.
Yeah, there's a lot of games I've purchased that I haven't beat yet. And
I
just don't...
recently beat Pokemon Scarlet.
Like a month
ago.
Beat Scarlet or Violet. Because I just got mad and I want to because out of principle, but it just made me mad.
No, like, I did not want to finish that game. I cannot say that enough. I do not think that was a good Pokemon game.
It's not at all.
It's not. I'll be real.
I may or may not have game in general.
I may or may not have changed my settings in the game to give me as many rare candies as I wanted, and also give me every Pokemon I like to have on my team just immediately. Throw Kyogre in there. Kyogre. Throw Rayquaza in there. I'm a big Gen 3 fan.
Gen 2 all the way, baby.
Yeah. Soul Silver was one of my favorites, definitely.
Gen 2's better though.
Yeah, what did you say, Preston? I like the big whale. That's my favorite.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Just hear me out.
Yeah, Gen 2.
Gen 2. Superior.
Hey, hear me out. Hey, hear me out.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Literally me.
Hey. Ewan.
Literally me.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Gen 2. Superior.
Don't throw Pichu in my face, dude.
Gen 2.
Literally me.
Best Pokemon.
Gen 1?
Dude, Gen 1? Don't make me pull Omnimite over there, alright?
I have Magikarp.
I have so much Pokemon stuff.
I have 2.
Pokemon. There's more I want. There's so much more I want. But, what is next here? Oh, Star Wars Outlaws. Finally has a release date and trailer. That game has some potential. It's
I'm excited,
not an EA
actually.
game. It's not EA.
Big news. Not EA.
It's Ubisoft.
Slightly, I mean, that's the lesser of the two evils in my opinion.
Still not great.
Still not great, but better than EA.
The thing I'm mainly excited about it is you're not playing as a Jedi.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars, but there's so many games where you play as a Jedi. I'm like, it's sick, it's cool. The Jedi series has been good so far. I still need to beat Jedi Survivor, another game I personally haven't beat yet.
I still need to play Survivor.
Yeah. We'll do that Steam family thing, and you can just
yeah.
We'll do that after the stream. I'll just give you my and you can just play it for free.
Do I get to keep my games?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Oh, it's like game sharing on Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally that, but for Steam. It's pretty sick. They just announced that you can do it that way, and I can be online at the same time playing a different game. So pretty cool. But yeah, Outlaws. It's literally going to be where you're playing as a smuggler.
That is so awesome.
There's no you playing with a lightsaber. It's just you in a ship and you with a gun, which is cool because there's all the Star Wars games. You're pretty much a Jedi for the most part, and it's just I like it, but it's be something fresh.
Don't get me wrong. I love hacking and slashing with a lightsaber to my heart's content, but sometimes I just want to be a little sneaky guy running around the Empire underneath their little noses.
Little sneaky guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes I just want to be smuggling some stuff.
As you do. Sometimes you just want to smuggle around and find out.
Smuggle around, find
T-shirt idea?
You're stupid. Smuggle around, find out. Yeah, definitely. So many people would buy that.
But dude, I'll buy it.
Yeah, it was your idea.
I guess the last piece of news that we got here before we can talk about anything, other things that we want to talk about, is Nintendo's finally doing some price drops. Like, I think permanent price drops, not just on sale. To some of their older titles. So, finally, finally, Breath of the Wild is gonna be $20 off.
Let's go.
As is Mario Kart 8, because Mario Kart 8 only the best-selling Switch game is Mario Kart 8.
Only.
It's
I
only
still play that game in my free time.
I mean, I do too. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. There's another one. There's a handful of like older Nintendo Switch titles are actually going on sale. Sale for $40, which is like the most they'll do. Kirby Forgotten Land is another one. It's on $40.
Another banger game. That's another one I beat on my Switch.
It's another good game. Forgotten Land is.
It is.
I need to get that game again at some point.
It was a great 3D Kirby game.
It's a cool game. It's the only 3D Kirby game.
Exactly. And it's great. They hit the mark.
I think that we're going to get... I personally think we are going to get Nintendo Selects for the Switch. They did it for the 3DS. They did it for the Wii U. I think this year will be the year that we get the $20 Nintendo Selects. I hope, or 30. $30 would be cool too. If it was like $30, pick up some of the best Switch games, I'd be cool with that. I hate the art design on Nintendo Selects, but I'd still buy them. Like, I don't care. I'd still buy it. Like $30 for some of the best Switch games, I'm cool with it.
Speaking of Nintendo games and future Nintendo products, how do you feel about the new Legends game that was announced?
I mean, there's not much to really talk about. Honestly,
it's just Legends. It's a new Legends game.
I like the first one.
Well, I feel like I have a lot more stake in this one because X and Y was my first Pokemon game, and I loved Lumio City. So I was kind of fanboying just a little smidgen.
You wanna know a secret?
Yeah, man, what is it?
I didn't play X and Y.
Dude, you honestly don't.
Oh, whoa.
My bad.
Whoa,
your
mic. Whoa. That was kind of scary. Leave that
in. My mic
there.
likes to scream sometime. Yeah. Don't play X and Y. Not the greatest games. Mega Evolution, though.
I actually stopped playing Pokemon games for a couple of years. I want to go back and play those games. That's why I want to get a 2DS.
I still need to play X and Y. Not X and Y, Black and White.
X and Y is my favorite game. I still need to play it, though.
that Soul Link I was telling you about.
Yeah.
We should do that for Black and White.
And die?
No, I know. I have Pokemon knowledge. I know that, Jen.
All right, we can do that sometime. That would be a fun series to do.
It would be.
It'd be a fun stream series to do.
Yeah, and then I can like edit down the actual video, like edit down into like a nice 20-minute video.
Yeah, a little, you know.
The 50 times we lose our Pokemon.
Yeah. But no, that's one of the many reasons I want to get the 2DS and put the eShop on it so I can play all the Pokemon games I missed. I missed a lot. I missed basically all of the 3DS.
Yeah, that's the only era that I did play.
Yeah, that's the only area I did not play. So.
Sword and Shield, though, I'm still so mad.
Dude, hear me out for a second. I know what you're going to say, but hear me out for a second. We should do a series, all right? Where we start ourselves playing from the beginning. I don't want to play Red and Blue. I don't want to play the beginning Red and Blue. I'd rather play the remakes on Game Boy Advance. We should start a series where we play every gen Pokemon. I play it one version, you play the other version.
Dude, that'd be great for our Soul Link.
But you know how cool that would be?
That would be sick.
Us just playing through the entirety. I mean, I would
Mhm.
need to get that 2DS. Wait, no, that would be on PC, wouldn't it? Us doing that solo thing would be on
Yeah.
PC. Yeah.
Mhm.
I still want to get that 2DS anyway, just so I can
You
add all
just
the
want a
Pokemon kids.
2DS. I get it. You
Yeah,
want a
I still want to get.
2DS.
I've always said the past 3 episodes I want to. So if anybody wants to just give me a 2DS, I mean, just say it. You know what I'm saying?
If any of my friends are watching this.
If any of my bestest buddies are watching,
Oh, I hate this.
dude, this is our real personalities coming out. I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
sorry.
They're gonna have to
Why are
get
you
used to it
watching?
eventually.
Why are you watching this?
Because we're charismatic and funny. Right?
Yeah, totally.
Anyways.
Yeah, let us know if you actually want to see some like gameplay
Yeah.
stuff on these.
And if you have any
things, too.
game recommendations of what we should play together, let us know.
Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah, it's up to you.
Or don't. Yeah.
You do
either
you,
post it
boo.
in the comments. You either put it in the comments or you don't. It's the
Hmm.
2 options. You either say,
If
"Hey,
you
we
put
want
in the
to see you guys
comments-
play video games," or just
Yeah.
don't do it.
And
You
if
know?
you
You
put it in the comments, that means we have a higher chance of seeing it than if you
Yeah.
don't put it in the comments.
Yeah, if you guys say you guys freaking suck, then we'll be like, "Oh, sweet, dude, we suck." If you don't, then we won't know.
I will cry though if you hate me. If you put hate
I'll probably
comments.
find out where you live. If you put hate comments.
That's a joke. Preston, no.
Is it though?
Yes. It is a joke.
Is it a joke?
Everybody watching, it is a joke.
Is it a joke?
Preston does not know how to dox people, and
Find
he doesn't know how to grab IPs.
I'll find you. I'll
Um,
grab your. Yeah, I'm joking. I don't know how to do that crap yet. Yet.
But we would still love to hear feedback. It could be about anything. Just go down to the comments, type up a little paragraph about what we could be doing better. That'll hurt the most.
Yeah, constructive criticism will probably crush my soul.
I can't handle it.
So, I can. You can just put, "Hey, Preston, you smell like a smelly butt." And I'd be like, "Hey, man, I shower every day, so I don't know why I smell like a smelly butt."
And then I'd be like, "Hey man, how can you smell us through a screen?" Kind
And
of
they'd be
weird.
like, "Dude, I got smell KTV, dog."
Smell KTV?
Yeah, yeah.
That's something.
It's gonna be the new thing.
Oh, my mouse was on screen. My bad.
Oh.
My bad, viewers. You probably screaming at me for like at least
His
3
mouse!
minutes.
His mouse! I can see the cursor!
My bad.
But yeah, I think we should definitely do some gameplay stuff. Even if it's something crazy. Maybe if it's us just playing a dumb game. Maybe if it's us just playing a match of Fortnite, which we do periodically.
We do that normally.
Yeah, that is pretty normal for us.
Yeah.
We do need to branch our horizons though, because I'm kind of like, I like Fortnite, but my wife wants to put me to play Fortnite like every night. And I'm like, no. I
I
kind
get
of want to
that.
play a game I've actually paid for, like Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know where I put my Switch at. I think it's in my bedroom. I need to find it. 'Cause I'm kind of getting
You do
concerned.
need to find that.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it at.
Dude,
I'll
if you
find that
ever
after
want
this
a
episode.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel,
Dude, I don't remember how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, my guy.
yeah,
I haven't played
I'll be
Yu-Gi-Oh
honest.
since I was like 7.
Believe it or not, I actually never, these are the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I have, and I bought them, no longer than a year ago. And that is
Yeah.
only because I play Master Duel. I've never watched the anime,
Dude,
never
Dude.
played any of the games, only Master Duel.
dude. The original Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Oh, baby.
I've heard good
That
stuff.
stuff's good.
Hmm.
It is good stuff.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I summon Astrograph Sorcerer. I know it's not,
I
but you get the
summon
point.
Joe Mama.
Dark Magician.
It's time to do.
I knocked all of them off my table doing that.
Heck yeah. But I think that's gonna do it for us, guys.
Yeah. we've lasted a good bit longer than we did.
Yeah. We're about a little bit over an hour like we normally do. So
Hour
I
10,
think that's
hour
gonna
15.
that's gonna do it for us today. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Let's figure out what we're gonna talk about next week when it comes to it. So
Yeah.
when we get
This
there, we
week
get
was
there.
just
So
a bit of a chill week. Us ranting
Yeah.
about whatever makes us happy. Or
yeah, which
controllers.
was- yeah,
It was
you
fun.
know. Yeah, it's kind of like loosey goosey a little bit, but you know what? We take those episodes. Just kind of
Yeah.
chill back, chill.
Mhm.
But yeah, we will catch you guys next week. We'll do the same thing. We'll record our session, and then we'll be live on YouTube and Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna help us out a lot. This will go live on Twitch immediately after.
Yep.
Not Twitch, I mean YouTube. Sorry, immediately after. So there'll be like instant posts. Episode 2 should be up tonight.
It's up right now.
Sweet, it's up right now.
I just checked, actually.
Right.
Feel free to go check that out. Right now,
Mm.
go look at our page if you're watching on YouTube. Go to our YouTube if you're watching on Twitch and watch on YouTube.
Or you can go on Twitch and watch the VOD.
Or
It's there
you can
too.
do that.
You can do whatever you want to
Anything
do,
you wanna
baby.
do. Whatever you do, do not
Not
watch us through the window. That's my one
Yeah,
requirement.
don't. Yeah, guys. Once we hit this off button, we just go. Yeah. So don't walk in
Yeah,
on
don't
that.
do
That's
that.
the weird. You don't want to see the weird dances I do.
He
don't
actually
wanna-
does so many Fortnite dances. It's
You
a
don't
problem.
want to see him hit the gritty. You don't want to see it, man. It's embarrassing for all of us.
Warren's justice. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching
Yeah, we're gonna
Simply
leave now.
Geek. We're gonna be heading off. Stay geeky and subscribe
We'll see you guys
and like.
and all the stuff, all the fun stuff below. Just do that stuff.
See you next week.
Yep, we'll see you then. Have a good week, guys. Like we said earlier, just put suggestions down in the comments.
Mhm.
We're
We'd love to hear it.
we're really gonna go now though.
Positive or negative. Toodaloo. All right, we are leaving.